Alrighty guys, what is up? Welcome back. We are back in it with some Path of Exile. Loading the game footage real quick. There we go. Awesome. So we are back playing our Totemic Flames character. Pretty fun, pretty fun. Latency's not too bad, I guess. Let me take a look here. And I kind of wanted to just show off what we've done. So I have upgraded all my gear, pretty much. The one piece I'm really missing at this point is a new set of gloves that are 4-linked. That's really what I need. So I need a 4-link set of gloves, and really it needs 2 reds and 2 blues, I believe. Or 2 reds, a blue, and a green would work as well. But it needs at least 2 reds and at least 1 blue, so I can socket all my auras inside of this one. As far as the support gem, the POB is saying use enhanced. I don't know if that's actually the best support gem for all of our auras. However, we might take a look at that when we get the item, for one, and then for two, we might take a look at what skill gems become available to us that might boost us after we complete Act 5. So I've made it all the way through to the town of Act 5, so show you on the waypoint. So we're at the start of Act 5. We just finished Act 4. I did do lab. I took lab on it level 31 with this build and was fine, totally fine. This build is super tanky compared to the builds I normally play. We're sitting res capped right now, and even after the first Katava debuff, we'll still be res capped on fire and 1% off on lightning. Cold will be a little bit more, but we might fix that when we get our new gloves. We'll craft cold res on it. Outside of that, our damage is doing decent. I'm rocking 3 auras. We finally got our Firestorm set up with Hex Touch, so our boots are our aura, or not our aura, our curses. So we've got Firestorm, Flammability, Elemental Weakness, and Hex Touch support. So whenever I cast my R, or my Firestorm, it applies all my curses. We still have our same totem, which is socketed in our helm, Holy Flame Totem with Prolift, Combustion, Controlled Destruction. Our Purifying Flame is in our chest, Prolift, Combustion, Controlled Destruction. Then in our one wand is Flame Dash, Surge, and Flame Wall. So our dash and our crowd control procs our Arcane Surge. As far as this goes, I've got multiple totems leveling up for when I get a scepter that has enough slots to socket my totems inside of it. Then I'll put down multiple totems on it. And then the Herald of Ash, I'm waiting for the red socket on my gloves to move that out. So that's why I'm still dual wielding wands at this point. I haven't really found a very good staff quite yet. I have, however, found a couple of decent items. So I've got decent set of boots here, decent set of boots here. This is a good helm. What I could do with this is I could actually this might be good for a different build. So I'm leaving this in here as a craftable. These gloves have decent resistances on them, so for low levels this might be a good item for a character if I play another one. And then same with this ring and amulet. I'm just saving these because they were uniques that I rolled, but I did get a unique leg, so I got Torch Croak Step. So armor, totem life, move speed, totem placement, totems reflect, life is fire damage. So these actually would be really good for our build if I can roll the sockets on them. I haven't messed with it. I did have a orb of binding right here, but I used those to get these boots. I didn't have these, literally these dropped right after I finished crafting all of these, so I was like, well damn, I guess we're stuck with what we've got because it has the sockets and I need them right now. So that's kind of where we're at on our gear. As far as passives go, we've kind of filled out more of this side of the tree. I'm working to get Battle Ruse. This will help our mana because with our reservation included, we only have 60-70 mana we're playing with, so not a whole lot. But after that, we could finish out Path of the Warrior, but really I need to start scaling some intelligence by getting some of these nodes up on the top in order to upgrade my gems and stuff, meaning my skill gems. So after I get Battle Ruse, kind of the plan is to come up here and start working our way Faith and Steel, up this way, take these int nodes, get our Purity of Flesh, come up here, get more fire damage, and then start working our way over to kind of the witch part of the tree that we're going to utilize. So I think we come down through here, we come in here, we take this dex node, then we come over, grab these, we come up this way, good stuff. So Elemental Overload is going to be amazing for us. So getting over to Elemental Overload is kind of the next step of the tree as far as I see it. So we'll get Battle Ruse just to give us some mana. And this will also increase our mana regen as well. So this is like a really good perk for us that's close to where we want to be anyway. So we're going to fill that in first. Then we're going to come up and work towards Elemental Overload, because that will really scale our damage a lot. Okay. Enough about where we're at. Let's go ahead and enter the control blocks and start playing. So as you can see, we only have 59 available mana because the rest is reserved by auras. Oh, I forgot to show you guys the Ascendancy. So we got our first set of Ascendancy. I went for Sanctuary. This gives us Consecrated Ground and gives us regen on it. So it's pretty good. So this is our Consecrated Ground, and we get regen. You can see that up here, grants life regen. We've got Skitterbots, Herald of Ash, Vitality, and we only have 2 Skitters, but that's okay. We drop our Totem like that. It kills like everything. Yeah, this build is actually pretty good, if I say so myself, which I do. But you just drop a Firestorm on them, and like that's our that skills our single target is basically what that does. It also increases clear because the curse does do damage, and it makes it so our totem just like one-shots everything instead of like most things. But the elemental proliferation is super nice. So if you see all those rings, basically if I ignite one enemy, I'm going to ignite like literally every enemy in a room, which is pretty cool because all of my skills cause ignite damage right now. So like that's how we're chunking so much damage with this. And then our regen on life and everything is pretty good. And since we've scaled our strength already, yeah, it's really hard to kill us. Like, nothing really has the opportunity to one-shot us outside of, like, specific bosses and stuff. So basically the way you play this to get through leveling is you kind of, like, dash around, let your totem clean up everything, and just kind of push through the map and you'll clear quickly. We actually probably do need to go through here. Because your totem pulls aggro as well. So it is nice, like if enemies rush you, it sometimes gets overwhelming and you can't move as quickly as you would like. But there's the supplies. This side quest stuff doesn't really matter, but we're going to do it anyway. Ooh, I really want to kill that boss. Let the totem kill it. So good. When your totems are able to kill a boss plus all of his little minions that are around without dying, that is a good sign for a totem build, I feel like. So I'm pretty stoked. It feels like the build's coming together pretty well. Now that I've got Hex Touch as well, it really does make life a lot easier when it does come to bossing, because I don't have to individually do a bunch of skills. I can just, you know, drop my Firestorm, it'll hit everyone, and if more enemies spawn in, it'll kill those too. Or proc the curses on those as well. Oh, there's a dude behind us. But yeah, anyway, so not a big deal. Like, I haven't really even procced a mana flask yet, so I mean, just take that into account. Even though we're running on fairly low mana, it is okay. Like, we don't need to use abilities all the time. We don't need that kind of spam type play that you get sometimes with spellcasters, so that is nice. So increase our mana a little bit. Now we've got 76 to play with, which is a little bit better. As far as this goes, how good is this? Lightning, Fizz, that's not super great for us. I'm just going to skip it. I don't need that, really. My mana is spent. So, like, literally, it's just a matter of place your totem. If it's taking longer than you would like, drop a firestorm on them, and that's pretty much it. Ooh, we got a 5-socket? Shit. Okay. We could try to roll that with some of the fusings we've got, because I actually have gathered a decent amount of currency from the League mechanics. I've gotten lucky and gotten some currency ones a couple times. So, anyway. I don't... Yeah, it's through here. Easy enough. And I'm picking up these rares so I can get the alchemy shards out of them, because I am crafting a lot of my own gear. I don't really want to spend currency buying gear because I don't know, like, what to look for, A, and then B, I also don't want to spend the exuberant prices that are going to be present right now to buy gear from other players due to it being League start. Anyway. Ooh. What does this staff do? Ellie damage? That's actually really good for us. Let me move this wand over here. We're gonna drop this. Take our scepter. Because I might be able to craft that into something good. It depends on what it identifies with, which I guess we can look at. Fizz damage, mana gain on kill, and chance to freeze. That's actually pretty good for us. Okay, we might play with that and see if we can roll some decent sockets on it or whatever. Oh, that's just highlighted because it's a chromatic orb recipe. Alright, cool. Made it through to Oriath Square. We'll get the waypoint, go back to town, empty out our inventory, like you normally do. Cool. Go sell. I think we should... Well, we have the one quest item, so we'll get some reward for that. I forget what you actually get out of it, but we did it anyway because we saw it on the way.
Thank you.
Okay, cool. So on this one, honestly, I'd prefer the Hollowed Life Flask more than anything, because I already have a Stibby, and I don't need Onslaught, so okay, we're gonna do that. We're gonna sell out these items. That one I should identify, and that one. That... Oh, well, okay, we don't get Aux out of it. That's fine. I think it's this dude. Book a skill. So we do get a skill point here, so it is worth grabbing that chest on the way. Okay. Let's identify our life flask. Immunity to bleeding, that's actually pretty good for us. So now we've got our 2 flasks that we're going to upgrade to once we hit level 42, since we're only level 41. But this, I think I need to take somewhere. It's a quest item. This, I will just drop inside of our stash for now, for later. I'm not going to try to craft it right this second. I don't have enough Jeweler's Orbs, really. And if I get an Orb of Binding, I can guarantee a 4-link at least. So, there's that aspect too. Take Battle Ruse. I am going to take this extra mana node as well while we're over in this part of the tree, just because getting the extra mana is going to be helpful. Then I can drop down more of my... Like, I can cast more damage myself, as opposed to having to wait for the totem to DPS stuff down. Hopefully that makes sense. Ooh, so good. It just feels so nice to watch, like, all these dudes that were totally fine for a while just all fall at once. Ooh, we got a Chaos Orb? Hells yeah. We're already up to 4 Chaos, and we haven't even beat Kitava once yet. Crazy to think about. And that's because of the League mechanics. Normally you end up with a few chaos going through all the acts. Cool. I'm just gathering currency because I need it. Because I have been spending what I've been gathering up to this point quite a bit. Okay, where the fuck's my totem? And the Stibonite Flask actually is really good for this build because we don't get evasion really from much. Like, we don't stack a whole lot of dexterity. So getting the 100% evasion for a little bit basically makes us immortal for a short time while the flask effect is up, basically. So it feels pretty nice having that. Cool. We'll go in, enter the Templar Courts. I think we have to kill Innocence is where this takes us, if I'm remembering the story right. Or, no, we kill High Templar Avarius, is what the dude's name is. How full are we? Not very? Okay. Let's go then. That DOT is just so strong. Like, it just is. Because we're survivable as shit. So all we have to do is, like, run in a circle while our totem takes out everything after we drop our Firestorm. It's, like, a very strong synergy of mechanics. That is a staff, so we could consider doing that one. But, like, that was a pack of magics, right? Just swept. Almost instantly. Alright. I think we'll do this one. Forget it. I want to take a look at that staff. Oh, I guess we'll kill these douchebags first. Okay, so let's see. Fire damage to spells, that's good for us. Fire res, that's fine, whatever. The mana is decent, and the increased LE damage is pretty good. So, okay, let's take a look. What do we have to deal with? Restless Ground? I like Restless Ground, so let's... Oh, we gotta conquer circles, eh? Alright, cool. We did that. I'm just going to take it because I don't like the stone circle mechanic one very much. I think it's way harder than it should be. Like, if it was a currency one, I'd understand. Like, if you had a chance to get chaos or something, fine. But for a 3-link, like, staff, I don't know. The difficulty seems a little bit much. Also, I am under leveled to shit right now, so... that might be part of it too. But whatever, who cares? Not a big deal. Get our mana. Then I'm just going to move the tree over to where I'm going to go next, so it's easy to find. Okay. Easy enough. Even the proxy shield guys, which sometimes are super annoying to deal with, not that big of a deal. I just have to proc my Firestorm on them and we're good. Cool, easy enough. Chamber of Innocence, here we go. I'm excited for this Innocence boss fight. I want to see how well this build stacks up because Innocence is one of those bosses that sometimes is like ridiculously hard to kill, and other times he just melts, and I feel like that's a good tester to see how we're going to do against Katava. I'm just going to go sell out the items I picked up so I have an empty bag. Let's go to Lonnie. Can take a look at this. I mean, our rings are going to be better, so don't even waste the time, I guess. But we can stash away our Chaos Orb just in case we die on the boss. Not that you lose your inventory if you die, but still. I don't need to be walking around with a Chaos Orb in my bag. Okay. Let's go, I guess. It should be this way. Ooh, we got some fucking boots. Granted, my boots are pretty good as they are, but those are uniques. Let's see. They're not linked, which kind of sucks, but dexterity, intelligence, energy shield, move speeding. So you get 15 flat move speed, an extra 20 if you're on full life. So that's 35% total when you're just moving. That's pretty good. And then stun block recovery. What am I missing off of these? So this has life regen, has a higher flat, and then it has cold res. So if this has an open suffix, which it might, I might be able to craft cold res on these. And if I do that, these would be a great upgrade. I also need to get them 4-linked, obviously, but I'm going to hold on to those. If not for this build, I know that if I play another build, those boots will probably be really good. I am kind of disappointed that both the uniques I've gotten so far have been boots because, like, I'd prefer to get, like, a gloves or something because I actually need a good pair of gloves right now, but I guess that's okay. Ooh, crafting. Ooh, this is a currency one. We'll do this one too, probably. Let's see, what are our choices? I'm going to let my... Ruin is bad. That one's not very good. I guess we'll do Restless Ground. There are Chrome Orbs, which are useful, so I might need to re-roll sockets on something, so... Like, colors, so... Alright. Restless Ground. Let's fucking get it. Come on. Alright. I almost died because my fucking dash wasn't letting me dash. Those boots aren't all that good. We'll just take the chromes. Fuck it. Yeah. We need to start pushing farther on that, but I'm going to wait, I think, until the build is kind of geared up a little bit better. Just because those do get, like, insanely difficult the farther you go. I think the farthest I've gone is maybe to around 5 or 6. And, yeah, only just barely beat it type of a thing. Granted, we're not fully leveled yet. We don't have all of our passives. We don't have all of our gear. So once we sort those things out, I think we'll be able to handle, you know, max level on the league mechanic just fine. But it's kind of like I need to get there first. And it's not worth dying because you still have to run back. But look at that boss just like fucking melt. That was like 3 casts of our actual spell. Boots. A lot of boots, honestly. I'm just picking those up. We'll probably end up dropping that chopper to make space. Cool. Cool. All right. We ready to fight Innocence? I think we are. Let's fucking go get him. I think everything's up. Yeah. Cool. Try her out.
The world must be cleansed of impurity.
Pretty easy thus far. Easy enough. Do you have to do the second phase? I think you have to fight him a second time, right? Yeah. I was gonna say, I thought he was a 2-phase fight. What the fuck got me there? I don't actually know. Like, I didn't see a projectile. What the fuck? We were doing so good. Oh well. Whatever. Maybe I like lagged out or something. I guess I could also like pop my, you know, rainbow flask. It's not actually called a rainbow flask, but that's what I call it because that's what it looks like. Oh, fuck. Easy enough. Okay. That was like a death effect, I think, that got us and almost dropped us again, but not too bad. We did decent on that, I guess.
Only you I shall save. I am no beast of
Yeah, I didn't think I could carry all of it.
sin.
Fun stuffs. Noise. Let's talk to Bannon.
Damnation of you. You've destroyed it.
Okay. We have to go to the ossuary. I'm gonna go empty out my bag first because I know I'm full of stuff right now. I want to put away those boots. I'll do that before I sell everything. So these ones I do want to keep. Outside of that, the rest of it can just be sold, I think.
You deserve recognition.
Oh, we get a gem. I forgot about this. Fizz damage. Ooh, this is fire damage. Molten Strike. Oh, this is a Molten Strike one. I could swap Firestorm for Molten Strike. That could be pretty fucking strong. I'll think about that for a minute. Let's look at the other ones. Cold damage. Lightning. Chaos. This is a fire damage, but a Cobalt Jewel. Rolling Magma. Increased projectile. So we might want to switch Firestorm for Rolling Magma if we're going to utilize that. We might. I don't actually know. Okay, cool.
Remember, we do this for freedom.
Because we are like one skill point away from being able to put in our whatchamacallit, a gem. Like all we have to do is apply the point and we can put a gem. We can socket a gem type of a thing. Because we've got the socket that's right here that we can allocate. And we could even refund an intelligence passive point that we spent. I don't know, whatever. Not a big deal. I'm just going to put this in the stash for now. I might use it later, might not. I don't actually know. Put it in page 4. You end up getting a bunch of those, so like I'm going to wait and kind of play with the jewels towards the end of the build just because I think it'll be easier to optimize it that way maybe. I don't know. I could be wrong. Torch Courts. Let's get it. Getting through Act 5. Okay. Where's the fucking wizard, dude? Yeah, we're gonna take the intelligence point, I think.
Must have time to gather my will.
Okay. Okay, easy enough. Okay, if it would, like, stop fucking lagging, I'd be fine. Cool. Alright.
Freedom comes to those who fight. For freedom.
Oh, we did get a Val Orb. Cool. That's good.
When innocence blesses you.
I think we're sitting at, like, level... Yeah, we're 43 and a 44, so we are under-leveled.
Purity will prevail.
Jeez.
This should be quick.
Ooh. Alright. Let's do it.
Night's madness drains away all hope.
Come on! Fucking work, please. Well, you know, if it wouldn't fucking lag me out because it spawns 1,000 things at once, I'd be fine. Um, but it does lag me out every single time, and then, you know, when I push my dash to, you know, escape when I'm getting mauled by 50 guys, it doesn't actually trigger. Or it triggers, and then it teleports me back because, oh no, we can't, like, you know, accept your command, because that would have, like, made it so you didn't die. Oh well. So this is where Katava's gonna be, so I'm just gonna drop a portal so we can get back there quickly. Okay. Go into the reliquary. Okay. Easy enough. That's not super useful. So I would normally just drop a portal scroll right there and go back, but since I have the scroll next to where Katava's going to be, I don't want to do that. We are going to go back to town first, then back to the Ruin Square. Just because I want to drop off the items we just picked up because they take up a lot of space.
Not all slaves, but
And we get a book of skills, so... Which means I can get Faith and Steel. Great. Go back. And then we can kill Utula. I think that just gives us a good, like a rare item, is what we get with that. And then the ossuary. Let me just. I think ossuary is going to be down this way. Okay. Not that way, apparently. It's probably just farther down, I guess.
Must have time to gather my will.
Or not. Okay. Alright, here's the Utula guy.
Our vengeance was done, Savior. Oh no, it has only begun.
Fairly easy, honestly. So it must be up. Which is fine. We can go up. I'm thinking like right over here. Nope. Where the fuck is it then? Like literally we've almost completely explored this map. Normally it doesn't take me this long to find all the areas off the ruined square. Because I know that goes up to where you fight Katava, because that's where my portal is. So like, where the fuck's the ossuary?
I am no beast of burden.
Like, I don't even know where to look anymore.
I must have time to gather my will.
I think I'm dumb. The ossuary's right out, right next to the waypoint. Yeah, it is. Sorry about that. You guys have probably been like, what the fuck, man? Learn how to play, or something. But that's okay.
I will see you again. Yes. For freedom.
The High Priest is dead.
So on this one, mana regen and move speed, attack, projectiles, and pierce. I think this actually might be good if we do decide to switch over to Spell Totem with Fireball. Because if we do that, Fireballs are projectiles, so that should scale the totem damage. I think. I don't actually know. I'm not super adept on the jewel stuff, unfortunately. Just because there's so many different ones and they all do slightly different things, so it's hard to like know exactly what you want. Or at least it is for me. Ooh. I want to get that. Pretty easy. So all we really need to do is go back to town and take our portal, and it'll drop us off right where we need to go. And it'll be the Katava fight, so hope you guys are ready to see that, because I'm ready to do it. We did decent. I mean, I've been streaming for a little less than an hour, and we're already at Katava. Or pretty close to Katava. We still have to, like, walk to the arena, but anyway. We're doing decent, I guess, on Act 5.
I must have time to gather my will.
Is your ego bruised?
Easy enough. Alright, let's do it. Katava time. Get some, bro. I'm gonna see if I can put... Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Damn. We were doing okay. I poured it into his fucking attack right there. Shit. I didn't mean to dash there, but I did anyway. Oh well. At least it's off course, so it doesn't really matter. Alright. Oh, alright. That's the end. So we did beat him. It cost us 2 deaths, but we also are only level 44 and don't have all of our gear yet, so I'm okay with that. Not a big deal. But there we go. Katava done.
There is no shame.
I'm Captain Lily.
Okay, let's go ahead and sail out. Great. Yeah, I don't give a shit, fam. Just take me to Lion Eyes Watch so I can go sell my stuff. But cool. Made it through Act 5. Not too bad, not too bad. I think I can sell items to him, yeah. Okay, I don't have anything to sell though, so that's fine, that's fine. Cool. Go through and clear out Twilight Strand. It's a side mission, but I forget if it gives you a regret point or if it actually gives you a skill point, but we're gonna do it real quick. It's not like I'm over leveled or anything. Okay, just checking. Because you do actually have to complete kill everything on this one. I don't even know which one I'm supposed to be killing.
That was a hunt you will not soon forget. You're welcome. Goodbye.
Okay, whatever.
One loss is nothing to be ashamed of.
Cool enough. Yeah, it's Book of Regret, but we might need to use that.
Still working on it, pal.
Okay, cool. I mean, basically at this point we just have to go out this way and go through type of stuff. Pretty easy, straightforward. We'll do that in just a minute. Alright. Let's go to the coast.
I must have time to gather my wealth.
We're gonna go back and pick up all the loot. Don't worry. I just am trying to... Well, that's alright. We did pretty good. We almost got all... I think we got all 4. A lot of good loot, though. 2 large cluster jewels, some div cards, currency. I'm going to go back and pick up the stuff that we dropped back here. Because I think we got some decent stuff out of that chest over here. Well, we could hold it. Alright, not a big deal. Let's go sell stuffs. Then we'll go clear Tidal Island. Then we'll go next town. Or next map area, whatever the fuck.
This is neither the time nor the place.
Still composing that poem.
So, Warhammer, huh? Eh. Goat Horn. This is a wand. Spell, fire damage 2 spells. 10 life gain on igniting enemies. 25 reduced ignite duration, which means it applies as the... That's a fucking good wand for us, actually. Okay, we'll try to use that, maybe. I need to roll it so it has 3 sockets, but... So, let's see. We've got... hits and ailments. Wand attacks, increased damage, hits and ailments. Okay. This one does armor, cold resistance, intelligence. Okay, so... If we decide to go wands, we might be able to use one of those cluster jewels. Spell Cascade. That I don't really need. That one we'll leave there for now. Let's sell this. Cool. Easy enough. We did get a unique wand, though, so that's kind of fun. Just do Tidal Island real quick. It's a shorter map than the other direction, so... And we're going to get some Sulfite. Fuck yes. I actually really like the Delve. It's kind of fun to play, I think. So finding the Sulfurite's always good. That felt quite easy. There should be one more sulfurite deposit. I kind of want to find it. There it is.
Bring back your pride, challenger.
Okay, easy enough. So let's see. I am using a heavy belt right now, which gives me strength, but I could go life instead. I probably should go life instead. Let's just see how this is. So, extra life, 86, cold res, LE damage with attack skills, that's good. And regen life. So that's actually pretty good for us. Our belt's currently giving us lightning res, though, not cold. So I guess I can swap. Well, let's just try it and see. If we open up our character defensive tab. So it only drops us just slightly under res cap for lightning, but it does cap our cold. So, and cold is a little bit more important for the start of Act 6. This div card basically just gives us orbs of alteration, so damn, I can't just put it in there. I'll just put it right there for now. We'll turn that in at some point. Not a big deal. Okay, cool. To the mudflats. Why is it so laggy in this region now? I'm not 100% sure why it's so laggy. Like, there is a shit ton of latency on this area.
He did this to me. The King of Brian. And he wants me to leave.
Okay. Okay. Easy enough. Just...
My mana is spent.
Okay. Go back to town, empty out our bags. And I really shouldn't be going to town this much, that's why it's taken me so long to get through the axe, in all honesty, but not a big deal. I'm trying to play it chill.
Not right now.
First, you've killed.
Cool. Book a skill for killing Tukahama.
Sharp out
I think we just need to go up to Nessa. Like, let's just talk to Sin. I don't think we get anything from him.
Despite your best. Remember, humanity needs us.
Okay, cool. Not a big deal. Let's go up to the ridge. Actually, this is a boss, huh? Easy enough. We went the wrong way.
Will you wash clean the marks of failure?
Cool.
Is your ego bruised?
Go do the trial of Ascendancy first. Okay. On this. We'll go for the life and chaos, I guess.
To damnation with you.
Just grabbing all this currency. I know Wisdom Scrolls and Portal Scrolls are not worth all that much, but I don't have a giant stack of them quite yet in my currency tab, and I'd like to have one. So I'm picking them up as we go. Oh, Blight. Okay.
My mana is spent.
Well, shit. Got some eye jewels. Those are always good. Cool. Alright, let's go ahead and take him down. Easy enough. He almost dropped me once, but that's not a big deal. He didn't actually drop me. Okay, Wardens Chambers. Here we go. Cool. Go sell out our loot, assuming we have some, which I think we do. But we also might have a reward. Yeah, we do, from Tarkley. So on this, really on a helmet, I guess we'll take a steel circlet. Not that great of a reward, honestly. Yeah, we'll just drop all of these, I think.
Stay sharp out there.
I do want to see what these jewels do. So, dexterity, life, regen, minions deal cold, fire damage to attacks, fire with sword attacks. So this is like a fire fizz build type gem. And that's a minion gem, so not super useful for our current build, but might be for a different one I might want to try out later. So, Puppet Mistress, Nessa, okay. Pretty straightforward. I think we just keep pushing forward. With that being said, I'm going to take a break real quick, and then we'll be back. Alright guys, we are back. Let's go ahead and keep pushing through. Not a big deal. Act 6 isn't too bad. Or I feel like Act 6 isn't that bad. Cool, cool. Ooh, we've got another one, boys.
Mistress is calling your name. Will you wash clean the marks of failure? Must have time to gather my wealth.
Okay. Easy enough.
loss is nothing to be ashamed of.
Jewels, eh? I'm not all that interested in that, honestly.
I must have time to gather my will.
What the fuck? So annoying. You know, you dash out because there's a shit ton of fucking guys there. And oh no, we're gonna dash you backwards in the opposite direction. I've died so many times this league because of fucking lag, because the goddamn rituals, or the fucking Ultimatum League shit. I mean, look at that. You charge me the fucking mana, and you teleport me, but no, we're gonna teleport you the opposite direction. It's fucking stupid. Fuck! I mean, it's bullshit. If it's gonna be this laggy, I'm just not gonna fucking play anymore. I mean, what the hell? There was not this much lag. Like, it was fine. Up until fucking Act 6. So, I guess... Like, yeah, we're only one level under. We shouldn't be having this kind of issue. And we wouldn't be having this issue if, you know, when I dashed, it actually took me to where I dashed to instead of putting me, like, 20 feet behind where I started from. It's fucking dumb. How do they expect you to play if you can't even use your fucking skills the way they're intended? I don't know, guys. We'll give it one more shot. I mean, we're res cap, for God's sake. Like, we don't have, like, I don't know. Just seems bogus to me. Apparently just skipping them is the solution. But it's annoying. I shouldn't have to skip 3 boss monsters.
The Rand King. His time has almost come. Then hope will be... I will be
Is it gonna actually place my fucking totem? Or do I have to, you know, like, push the skill 5 times? I don't know, guys. Like, we're at the point where we're about to fight the boss, but my skills are not working the way they're supposed. Like, I'm triggering the skill and stuff, right? You know, but yeah, they're not actually triggering. So I'm kind of concerned. Like, I know we probably can get through and fight the boss and stuff, but I don't want to die. I shouldn't have to die because the game is laggy. Uh, and I know I'm like almost certain it's a league start thing. Uh, so whatever. Is what it is, I guess.
Still composing.
But I think what I'm going to do, I'm just going to wrap up the stream here for today. If you guys enjoyed it and you have yet to follow me or subscribe to my YouTube channel, be sure to go ahead and do that. I enjoyed streaming today. We made it all the way through Act 5, pretty much through Act 6. We just have to fight the Brine King, which is pretty easy. What I'm going to do is I'll probably end up streaming, you know, like Act 7, or I might just hold off and start streaming again once I'm getting close to Act 10, and maybe I'll start again Act 9, Act 10, somewhere in there. I don't know exactly, but I will stream more of this build just because I like it. I think it's pretty good, honestly. Like, when the skills actually trigger when I push the keys, like, it's pretty good. Like, when my dash works the way it's supposed to, I basically don't die. Like, it's very difficult to kill my character. It's only when like, you dash out, and since it lags, you're not moving because it's not capturing your mouse, so it sits you in one spot so the enemy can hit you like a billion times. You know, so on smaller enemies, that's not a big deal because that character's fairly tanky. But when they're boss monsters and shit, nah, like, I can't face tank 8 or 9 hits from a boss and be okay. We don't have that much life. But whatever, it's fine. Hopefully the like latency and lag type stuff with the League will get resolved a little bit with a patch. Like, hopefully they patch it relatively soon. But even if they don't, it's fine. I do plan on finishing out the League, or at least this build, and trying out some of the mapping and endgame content because I really am enjoying the League. Like, I like the ultimatums and the concept of that. Like, I feel especially once you get to mapping, if you get a currency ultimatum, or like a unique item ultimatum, like, you could potentially get some really good stuff if you go all the way through. But I want to have my character built out before I kind of push and see how far we can go on those. And I also want to have, like, I want to know that I'm not going to be dealing with lag while I'm doing those, because it's super annoying when you get killed while doing the ultimatum because the game lagged out and you dashed out of enemy fire, but the game says you didn't because it's fucking stupid, and lagged out when you triggered the command or something. I don't know what's causing it, but either way, not a big deal. I'm sure the patch will fix it. But anyway, guys, until the next stream, this has been